I'm ready for a new adventure. And this time, it's gonna be a chunk-locked, transportation-only hardcore Iron Man. Let me explain. Runescape is divided up into 150 tile by 150 tile blocks, called chunks. There's a nice RuneLite plugin that allows us to track this. On the minimap, it looks like this. And in-game, the borders show this color versus gray. So you can see what you've got unlocked in color and gray, no-go. You cannot move into chunks until they've been unlocked. Once unlocked, you're free to move around within the chunk, and anything that is within its borders, or that can be pulled, grabbed, lured, aggroed, whatever, into its borders, is free to be used for any activity. Now, how do you unlock these chunks? For us, chunks can be unlocked by landing in them through any means of transportation. This includes things like teleportation spells, teleportation jewelry, log boats, charter ships, magic carpet rides, NPC teleports. You get the gist. Let's look at a couple of examples real quick for what unlocking a chunk looks like in-game. Let's say I just hit level 45 magic and I want to use the teleport to Camelot spell. I would teleport to Camelot, and then whatever chunk I've landed on, I get to unlock. And again, once it's unlocked, everything within that chunk is fair game. Now, because it's Camelot and it's not connected to anything, I would have to teleport here anytime I want to use it. Let's look at another one. Let's say I've managed to unlock a chunk that has ships in it, like Port Sarim. I would then have access to take any of these boats, like paying the fare and coming to Karamja, and then I unlock this chunk that I've landed in. So I'd open up the map, and now I've unlocked this chunk. The one thing I'm not allowed to use is the minigame teleports, unless I've already visited the chunk first. Otherwise, that would just be too OP. The last thing to keep in mind is this account is a hardcore Iron Man, which means no trading other players, and I'm not allowed to die if I want to be cool and keep the status. So with that, let's jump into it. Oh, I'm excited for this one. I didn't realize you can't skip Tutorial Island, but we're here, we're in. This is the look, probably. We can probably change this later, but I want him to, he needs to be a little bit like uppity, little hoity-toity, because, you know, he's not going to be able to walk around. He doesn't like using his feet to go places. But he also needs to be able to grind. So he can't be too uppity about it. I'm going to get through Tutorial Island real quick, probably catch you towards the end. I will see you there. All right, we've got our hardcore Iron Man status. It's interesting because the last time I did this, you could start out permanent, but I guess they changed that because they don't want new people being stuck and going, I hate my life. And then we'll come in here and we will unlock our first official chunk, just transported straight off of Tutorial Island. Now we are in Lumbridge. Perfect. I think to start out, I'm just going to run around and see what all we've got available to us within this chunk. And then I'm going to circle back so we can talk kind of big picture and what the plan is. Suppose first things first, I'm going to pick up the armor. I don't think I'm going to use it because it's a little bit like cheating. You know, it's like free iron armor, which not that great, but I don't really want to use it. So I'm just going to store it in the bank or something. Aiming my first set of ruins. I'm probably going to have to do this a bunch. Ooh, get some boots. There it is, 25 gold, we're rich. All right, throw everything in there. I don't know what I'm gonna do with this. Guess I need to keep the ruins on me so that way we can collect them. I don't even know how I'm gonna keep track of that. I guess every time I collect the ruins, I'm just gonna cast the home teleport and that gives me a 30-minute timer, I think. 29 more minutes. Oh, 28. All right, enough joking around. I think let's talk big picture. The main aims are to have fun and progress as far as possible within the rule set, because right now, it's unclear how much of the map can actually be unlocked. I do know some bossing is possible, so as we get a little bit farther in, I'm definitely going to be looking to do some bossing. For this episode, we're working our way to Varrock. Varrock has a ton of shops that are going to aid in our training and unlocking chunks in the future. Things like the range shop, weapon and armor shops, and especially the ruin shop. In order for us to get there, it's going to take 25 magic, law ruins, and fire ruins. Of course, the primary source for ruins for us at the moment is going to be the 30 mine and air ruins that we can get for free from the mage tutor every 30 minutes. For the law ruins and the fire ruins, we'll likely have to head to Edgeville Dungeon to kill hell giants. There's a couple other ways that we might be able to get those, but that seems like it's going to be the most consistent. The easiest way for us to get there is through wood cutting, getting to 17, that way we can make the log boat. That'll allow us to travel up the river and access the dungeon, and it'll also have the added benefit of unlocking a couple of chunks on the way. So with that in mind, let's get to it. Yeah, I was sitting here killing this dude, and I just realized there's this transportation symbol on the map. But I have no idea what that's even for. Like, maybe it's behind a quest or something, but I don't know. I've never seen this before. If anybody knows, let me know in the comments, I guess. There's 2 wood cutting. Am I too excited for this? I feel a little too excited for this. Oh, let's see if we can get another level. Oh, baby. 2 fire making. Holy cow. It's so quick. 3 wood cutting. Holy cow, it did not just take 20 seconds to chop down one tree. 4 wood cutting. The start of this episode is basically learning to count with SirTransit. 5, 6, 7, 8. Alright, that's probably enough of that. It's terrible. Sorry. I will check back in with you once we've gotten ourselves up to 17 wood cutting, and I'm not entirely sure if I'm going to fire make or fletch, but we'll find out. Decided to get up to 5 fletching, because, wow. These first 5 levels are just trash XP. Holy cow. But now, oh god, it's still 5? Oh no. Okay, well at least I think I could probably sell these for a couple of gold. Alrighty, this should be it. Wow, that's quick. Hey, not bad. 17 wood cutting. I'm pretty sure. Let's see. Oh, you only need 12? Okay, well, whoops. I guess I should have checked. I thought I could have sworn it was 17. But alright, we can actually go and unlock a new chunk. If you didn't know, only need to make the lowest level of canoe. You can just, like, you can only go one stop, but you can just make it over and over again and get your way all the way down the river. So I think we'll be able to unlock all the way up through Edgeville. You have to make the top level one to go into the wilderness. So once we're 57 wood cutting, we can go out to the wilderness, but I'm not really planning to do that anytime soon because I don't want to lose the status. I don't want to die out in the wilderness, so let's float this bad boy and head on down the river. Ooh, it's like baby's first chunk. All right, well, here we landed. Oh, no. Oh, God, is this it? Are we just stuck down here? Oh, okay. Well, never mind. I guess we can't take this up to Edgeville. Please? Oh, okay. Okay. Well, at least we can run around this chunk. Champion's Guild is pretty cool, but I don't know if we could even ever get in there. Quests are, like, basically impossible. We've got a mine. Ooh, fancy. Alright, well, cool. We got ourselves another chunk. It didn't get us very far, so I guess we will actually have to get another, 27 for the next one. So I'll see you back here in a couple of woodcutting levels. I don't know. Probably say, like, every 5th level or something. I'll let you guys know. Just checking in here with 23 woodcutting. And you might be saying, that's kind of a weird level to be checking in with. You're not wrong. But we are about to get 10 fletching, which I'm excited about because, let me tell you, I already thought the first 5 levels sucked. I didn't even realize the next 5 levels were also going to suck just as hard, if not a little bit harder. But hey, there we go, 10 fletching. Killing a random imp. I figured, hey, why not? Let's cast some Wind Strike. There is level 2 magic, so 1 level down, 23 to go. Thought it might be worth upgrading to an Iron Axe. It's only like 50 coins, 56, so not too bad. Oh, hey, we're getting money reasonably quick, I think, with those longbows. This should be enough to buy a steel axe. Am I crazy? I could have sworn that this was more gold than this. Oh, God. Oh, God. Okay, well, we could have gotten that way sooner. Holy cow. We're just going to go finish chopping some trees in shame and then hit 27 and find our way to a new chunk so we can just forget about this whole experience. Here we go. This should be it. Coming in real quick. 27 woodcutting. I'm just going to go straight off to Barbarian Village because I really want to see that. And I'd also like to try coming back down the river to see if maybe we can open up the longboat, like the actual section where you can chomp the thing down and make a boat right next to the Champions Guild. Well, that bad boy, let's go. Barbarian Village, here we come. Oh, baby. Here we go. Another chunk open. All right. Now, this does give us access to the Stronghold of Security, which does have the Ankus towards the bottom, which do drop Law Ruins, but I think it's a little bit dangerous for us right now. I haven't really done any sort of combat training. I had to really think about it, but we can get a helmet here. So I guess we're going to pick up an iron full helm. That way we have at least something. Oh, yeah. Let's also go unlock Edgeville, which we should be able to do. Perfect, here we are. I love that our ship just sinks. I didn't even notice that. After we're done with it, that's it. It's good. It's had its life. I do still want to try going back down to that spot near the Champions Guild, and I think I've got the home teleport, but let me just check before we strand ourselves. Yeah, okay, I've got that available, so I'm going to try doing that just because I want to see. It might put us on a different tile, and if it does, maybe we can unlock the chunk that has like the Dark Wizards and stuff. Alright, moment of truth. Did we get an extra chunk just for fun because it just decides to put us in next to the boat? Please. Please, that would be so nice to have. Oh gosh, dang it. You gotta be kidding me. Oh, you know, actually, we get this lever out here. Ooh, okay. Maybe we should do that because that puts... If we take that lever... oh god, does it put us... No, it's gotta put us in East Ardoin. I don't know if we get anything there, but, you know, we might as well open the chunk while I'm thinking about it. Oh, you know what? Actually, I think I'll explore Edgeville a little bit before I take that lever, because I'm going to have to use the home teleport to get myself out of this chunk. And then we're going to have to wait 30 minutes, and I don't really want to be stranded in Ardoin. Oh, hey, leather glove upgrade. I forgot these are out here. Let's take a step through this portal. Oh. Well, that's interesting. I kind of forgot. This goes to Ferox Enclave, but I don't even know if we actually unlock anything by doing this. We do gain access to this dungeon, but we don't gain access to the Ferox Enclave chunk. Let me explain. There are two ways we can gain access to dungeons and instanced areas. The first being we unlock the chunk that the entrance is located in. So think things like the Edgeville dungeon, which we unlocked earlier. The second option we have to gain access to dungeons and instance areas is to transport ourselves directly into the dungeon. So think things like the Slayer Rings to the Fremnik Slayer dungeon, or the Karamja Gloves teleporting you to the Shiloh Gem Mine. If we take Route 2, we aren't unlocking the dungeon entrance chunk because we never really landed in it. Going back to our examples, that would mean no walking out of the cave entrance for the Slayer dungeon, and no climbing up the ladder for the gem mine. We may revisit this as we progress further into the account, but for now, that's what makes the most sense to me for the given rule set. Oh, nope. You know what? Maybe... I don't know if these are aggressive, but if they are, I don't really want to walk by them. I feel a little weak to be wandering around this the Edgeville dungeon. It just seems a tad risque. So maybe we'll do a little bit of training. We do have some ruins. It's probably not going to get us particularly high, but we can use that and get a couple of magic levels, and then also train some of the melee. Oh, frick. Oh, I was trying to safe out with the ladder, but oh my god, he's chasing me. Please, no. God. Imagine I lost my status to a man in Edgeville. Yikes. Well, I learned something today. The Iron Dagger actually gives a magic bonus, so I'm going to start using that, I think. Oh, that's the end of my ruins. Let's see what we got. 10 magic, 11 hit points. not terrible, but one thing that this does concern me by is that's like 2.5 hours or 3 hours of claiming ruins. So if you were afraid there were going to be any grinds, I think we just found one. Yeah, after looking around on the wiki, I did see there's a couple of creatures that'll drop air ruins fairly rarely, but they're all kind of like high level. Nothing drops a staff of air. So might be out of luck on that front. It's probably been 6 minutes already though, so let's go check out East Ardoin, and maybe we'll luck out and there'll be like an air rune on the ground or something that we can pick up. Oh, hey, we're gonna get a level from chopping this boat. I was wondering if this was gonna happen. There it is, 28 wood cutting. That's kind of neat. Lordy, all right. Say a quick prayer to Guthix and hope we don't get one hit out here. Oh God, please. I'm gonna unlock this, but I don't want to stand out here to unlock it. All right, well, we made it. Let's go pick up that chunk first. That's that one. It's kind of cool. We'll have access to the wilderness resource area if we ever want it. But here's what we were here for. East Ardoin. I'm gonna take a look around and see what. Hopefully there's like an air ruin somewhere. I got excited for a second. Like scimitar on the ground, but you can't get through. I guess I could do beginner clues. Maybe what I'll end up doing is training my melees on like goblins, and then if we get some beginner clues that we can do, we might luck out and get an air staff, which would definitely speed up the process for magic. Seems like a reasonable idea to me, so I think I'm gonna just home teleport and start doing that. Hey, we got an easy clue. Something we can do? Oh, I think we can. Holy cow. I'm kind of thinking I'll juggle this one while I'm killing stuff. If we get a second one for a step that we can do, then probably we'll give that a try.
I guess while I'm waiting for my health to regen, I'll probably just start doing some wood cutting down here. Oh, shoot. I totally forgot you can get clue scrolls from skilling. How rare is that? Oh, well, it's one that we, I think, could do if we had Varrock Square open already, but we don't. So, rip. No, you know, I wasn't going to record this, but apparently a Bronze Square shield is an upgrade from the training shield. So, sure. I feel like it looks worse, but you know what? We'll take it. Hey, 30 wood cutting. We can now cut willows if we want, but we're not going to for quite a while because I want to keep fire making and fletching kind of up to par. Hey, another clue. After we smack this goblin a couple more times, let's see if we can do it. Well, hey, look at that. We can actually do this one. Okay, apparently there's a 10% chance to complete it on the first step and a 45% chance to complete it on steps 2 or 3. So I think I'll just keep juggling these, and if we can get another beginner clue, then we'll do it. Should be getting 20 strength here. There it is, 20 strength. So I guess I'll just switch to attack. I'll get both of these up to 20. Yeah, looking pretty good. 14 combat, 8 prayer. We're getting somewhere. Time for another collection, which puts us at a little bit over 300 of each of these. So I'm kind of thinking it'll be a good time for us to go and use up some of these runes, see what magic level we get to. Oh, we got our first genie lamp. I have no idea what I'm going to use this on. That's it. We are out of casts for that. Ended up getting all the way up to 18 magic, 20 hit points. We did have one cow that ended up wandering outside of the fence at some point, or it was just out here already. We've got raw beef if we ever want to use that for something. Crossbow string, maybe. I don't know if it's going to be that desperate for us later, but if it is, we've got it. So I think I'm going to probably keep working towards 20 and all the melee stats, and then we'll go from there. I was prepping to clear out my inventory, and I thought I'd look a little bit more into where we can put this lamp. As painful as it's going to be, we could train agility by getting the crafting table 4 in the POH, which allows us to make toy mice, and then we can use that to get agility XP. And so, like every other locked Iron Man, I guess we're going with Hunter. Hey, there is 20 attack. We have killed almost 400 of these things. Oh my god, that is so many. We've gotten ourselves 9 beginner clues, only one of which we could actually do. 2 easies, again, only one of which that we could do, and those are the ones we are currently hanging on to. I think I can keep my sanity for a little bit longer and get ourselves up to 20 defense, and then we'll probably be looking to Edgeville Dungeon. I think it'll be the next place I go. So I will see you back with probably 20 defense.
All right, this should be it. There it is. 20 defense, so we've got 20 in all of our melee stats. Want a quick rundown? We've also got 22 hit points, 16 prayer from burying all those little bones. I feel confident enough that I think it's time to go through to the bottom floor of the Stronghold of Security. So I'm gonna make my way up there. One thing I do want to look out for, though, is some food. I don't remember if there's some in Barbarian Village. There might be like a kebab or something on the table. I can't remember. I swear there's something there. Oh, look at that. We got cooked meat in here. That is a treat. Alrighty, that is going to be all the meat that we need. Let's head down. Hopefully it won't be too bad. Ow. Hopefully we don't get one-shot in here. That would really suck. I don't think they hit 22, but oh my god. It's fine, it's fine. You know, it's just an 8. 3 of those and I'm dead. But anyway, here we are. Ready for our boots. Oh, it's a tough choice. But I feel like we're going to be doing some more melee, and I definitely want to be looking pretty spiky. So I think the fighting ones are going to be it this time around. Look at that. Slightly more defense bonuses, though it does suck for magic, so I guess we won't be using them if we're going to cast. Oh, you know, while I'm thinking about it, since we do have a big stack of cash, one thing that we can do is pick up a Mithril Full Helm now. Here we are with the Mithril Full Helm. We'll pick that one up. Get an extra 7 defense bonuses pretty much across the board. That's pretty good. Now let's go check out a little bit of the Edgeville dungeon. Thank you, skeleton. No, please stop. I was going to say they don't aggro me now because I'm tough, but I guess that's not true. We're not quite high enough level to sit in this room, I guess, which... Do they have tin and copper in here? I guess that's probably copper. I don't really want to stick around for a whole lot. Ow. God, dude. It's dangerous down here. I didn't think about these hobgoblins, man. They are high level. Yikes. But we're going to pick up the key. Coops up all of our meat, apparently, coming down here. And Hill Giants is probably where we're gonna end up next. They are a little high level, and I kind of have trash food, so I don't know how well that's going to work out. We got ourselves another inventory of meat as well. We're going to see how this goes. I'm really not expecting anything spectacular, but who knows? Maybe they won't just totally wreck me. Yeah, I don't think this is going to work out. They hit up to 4, which isn't terrible, right? But I'm going to have to go through a whole inventory of cooked meat to kill one of these things, and it's not quick. So I think for now, I'm probably going to have to go find something else. I might be able to do the barbarians in Barbarian Village. So I think I'm going to go try killing those instead. Oh, hey. Wow, Law Ruins. Okay. Well, at least we got those ready for whenever we hit 25 magic. We still need to find ourselves some Fire Ruins, but we can worry about that later. I think this will be a good place to sit for a little bit. And it's also a nice little change of pace from killing the goblins, because, God, I'm tired of those. Now that I've had a bit of time to look at their drop table, there are a couple of items that would be really good for us to get. The first being the staff, which drops at a rate of 1 in 32. That would allow us to auto-cast spells, just make it a little bit easier to train our magic, and it has a +4 magic attack bonus, which is better than our dagger. The other big thing that they drop are Fire Runes at a rate of 1 out of 64, which we do need for the Varrock teleport. Since we've already got the Law Runes, it'd be nice if we can square away the Fire Runes. Oh, sweet. That was actually really quick. Well, now we got our Fire Runes, so we've actually got everything we need to cast the teleport, aside from the magic level. One thing I was thinking about, though, is we probably will want to make more money before we actually teleport into the city, because I don't know that we'll have access to a lot of the city, and there may not be a lot of good ways for us to make money while we're there. Oh my god, the barbarians are spooning us. We got a staff already. I mean, that's pretty much all I wanted from these, or at least all I was really expecting to get. The drops on, like, everything else is just so rare. I mean, I guess I might just go back to Lumbridge and kill goblins, as annoying as that can be. They are close to the ruins, which we're just kind of waiting on now, so I think that's what we're going to do. And off to Lumbridge. God, more goblins. Oh. Yeah, I'm kind of wondering how much XP I actually get if I use, what is it, like stun or something? Weaken. I just want to find out. Let's see. 21 for that? Is that worth it? Man, 25 strength, almost exclusively on goblins. Oh, they have made me strong. As I went to go and try to collect the ruins after this 25 strength level, and I just think about that cash stack. You know, I think once we get the magic level to go into the city, we really are going to need cash. I don't know exactly how much, but I don't want to have to be going to and from the city too frequently, because law ruins are still going to be fairly hard to come by for me. So I think what I'm going to do actually is woodcut and fletch for a little bit while I'm building up this stack of ruins. So this way we'll be able to make some cash. It'll be pretty easy to go and collect these ruins as well. And then we should have a pretty fat stack by the time we get into Brock. Oh wow, we got ourselves an elite clue nest. Probably something we can never do. That would be my guess. Oh, you know, I'm not 100% sure if we get access to this house portal or not. I mean, that's a long way away. I mean, I guess we'll keep it. Sure, why not? Wow, we're getting kind of a lot of bird nests for just having chopped. This is my second inventory, man. Can we even plant trees? I don't know. I don't know. I guess we'll find out. You know what? It's going to sit in the bank. Oh, here we go. 25 fletching. Well, that wasn't so bad. We did not quite make it all the way up to 35 fletching, but we got ourselves 25k, 40 wood cutting, 31 fletching, so we're looking pretty good. And I think we should be able to claim our ruins again. Perfect. So now we've got 300 of these bad boys. I'm going to go grab out the newly acquired magic stuffs. It may be worth it. I'm going to try and use them on the hill giants, actually. After looking at the different XPs you get per cast, I do think it's going to be worth casting Curse a couple of times, so I'm just going to do that real quick on the cows. Stupid cow. You suck. Okay. I know, that's also really terrible, isn't it? Well, dang. That's the end of those ruins. We did end up getting some extra fire ruins and an extra drop of law ruins, so that's nice. We'll have some options with those. 23 magics where we landed. Well, basically 350 XP to go till 24, and then we'll have to get to 25. Had a smidge of extra time, and I figured I would just pump all the way through to 35 fletching while I was doing that. So there it is, 35 fletching. I'll probably still get my fire making up before we go to Willows, just because I don't want to have to come back to Oaks, really. Don't worry, I did find the time. Should be coming up here with 30 fire making. There it is. Yes, indeed, 30 fire making. So now we can light willow logs. We're pretty much done with Oaks. This is it. I think we've had a pretty successful run of claiming ruins. And God, I really hope this is enough. 450 casts. I can't imagine. There's no way that this does not get us to 25 magic. So I think it's time for us to head back to Hill Giants and get ourselves the rest of the way there. 50 casts in and we've got ourselves 24 magic. Oh my God, we're almost there. This changes everything. My God, we're here. Oh, feels good. We're a city boy now. There's so much stuff that we actually unlock within the city, but I think I'm going to call it here. We'll definitely be buying a bunch of stuff and upgrades and pushing for some more levels in the next episode. For now, we ended up with 20 attack, 25 strength, 20 defense, 17 prayer, 25 magic, 25 hit points. So combat-wise, we're looking all right. Did a lot of wood cutting in this episode, mostly because we had to get down the river and also make a little bit of cash. So we've got ourselves 35 fletching along with 30 fire making. That's more for my own personal vendetta against going back to oak trees. 27 combat, almost 28. So we're looking pretty solid. I really appreciate y'all hanging out with me. And a special thanks to Gate Traveler 1, Usual Average 9, and Deggy for providing feedback on the intro and overall game concept. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you've got any feedback, leave it down in the comments below, and I will catch you in the next one.